People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, over the past week, people have been talking about the things that they secretly judge others for doing now that we all have done this at some point in our life. But some of the top reasons your friends and coworkers may be judging you might surprise you. One of the top judgmental moments, folks who allow your child to run around and scream at places that they, shouldn't, like church or, at the grocery store or whatever, or bringing them to events that are clearly not kid-friendly.
Well, you know what? Number 2 was just nasty. People who spit in public. Oof. And coming in at number 3, people who just park themselves at the gas pump and they ain't even getting no gas or paying inside. They just sitting there on their phone or something, especially if it's a gas line. Don't sit there. Move. People need to get gas. People like me, I might be about to run out of gas.
Go park over there where you put the air in the tires. That's where you usually meet people at.
Yeah, but then you're going to block up somebody that really needs some air in their tire. Pull somewhere else. There's some parking spots at the gas station. Get in one of them. Anyway, number 4. Number 4. No, because then it's bugs and stuff, and it stank over there. Well, number 4, people who stand in doorways, hold conversations, and people trying to get around you, and you just standing in the way for nothing. Get out of the doorway.
Looking at their phone, not watching where they're going in the airport. And then they walking like at an angle, and you trying to walk around them, and they swaying back and forth, and then you be like, excuse me,
right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, dog. Oh Lord,
oh, that's so annoying. Like, get off your damn phone and watch where you going.
Yeah, watch where you going. Get on your phone after you sit still. And number 5 is people who chew with their mouths open.
With their nasty self. With their nasty self.
I can't take it.
With their nasty self. You sitting the worst thing, if you want to ruin an appetite. There's somebody eating something white, and they sitting across from you, and they chewing with their mouth open, and food on their tongue and in the corner of their mouth. Wipe your mouth. That's what your handkerchief is for. Food all, and especially you got some kind of salad dressing in the corner of your mouth. It's the most
Rickey,
disgusting.
I hate when people get on the phone and you in a room full of people and you get on the phone and everybody hear your whole conversation. I don't want to hear your conversation. If I ain't asked you about it, I don't want to know about it.
You know what? Big Chris. You know Big Chris that I be with.
Yeah.
Chris has a disability. You know what really blew my mind? So we were sitting downstairs watching the football game. He came over to watch the football game, and his cell phone rung. Do you know, even with his disability, he got up and walked in the hallway and went all the way at the end of the hall to take his phone call. And here's a young man with a disability that has sense enough to have phone etiquette. And here go grown people that's operating like he can't work. He don't have a job. He can't work. But he has sense enough to get up and go in the other end of the hall to make sure nobody heard his phone conversation, which I thought was like real. I really admired that. People just don't have common sense and common courtesy. It's rude, especially in close places like a plane or a bus or in a car. You want to take a cell phone and then lay back and talk on the phone and expect us to cut the radio down. We can't listen to the radio station because you want to talk on your phone and carry on the conversation. You ain't trying to get direction. It ain't got nothing to do with us. What you say, Kane?
No, I got one, and this is mostly grown men. I don't like when people go to events that strictly has a dress code and they show up not following the dress code, like weddings or after work, like an event, and it says semi-formal or it might say business attire, and there's always somebody show up with some jeans and some Air Force Ones.
Get mad and say, "Oh, they racist."
I hate that. But you're a grown man, you should understand, and you should have at least one suit in your closet.
What about that lady that be at that take 9 hours to put her change back in her purse before moving out the way at the grocery store line?
Yeah, you got to be patient with them because they getting ready to meet Jesus pretty soon. You have to help them count it or just offer to just pay for their stuff. Right? If they don't have a lot, what I do if they look like they're gonna take a long time, I just pay for it. If they got like $13 or something, I just say, "Man, put all that on mine, man. Here you go, go.
And then they start talking to the register person.
Oh Lord! See,
Speaking of register, what about the people getting the self checkout with 37 with like 100 items in their cart?
Right, and they in the 10 and less line.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the calls. 8669 Rickey. Good morning.
I secretly judge people for not washing their body parts good. It can be a stinky situation.
People who use their fingers and pick their nose and then sprinkle it away, I secretly judge for that. That's nasty, and I insult you.
You guys don't judge me for this, but I secretly judge people for not washing the baseboards when I come over their house. Ooh wee! Chewing gum, popping it, chewing it with their mouth open.
Wearing pajamas and a bonnet out in public, I hate it. They dirty, they didn't wash up, they didn't wash their face, brush their teeth, just rolled out of bed.
Clipping their fingernails in public. Nasty. It's noisy, and you can't see the fingernails. You just imagine them popping all over the place.
Speaking with the speakerphone on in public, I hate it. And then the other person on the other end is like cursing and carrying on, and my kids are there. I hate it.
I hate to see a mother with her hair done. Her kids are looking a mess. I be thinking she got life messed up.
People pronounce the L in salmon and call it salmon. It drives me crazy.
I cannot stand it when people yawn with their mouths wide open, all up around other people sounding like a big old bear. Need to cover their mouth. Cover that. That's ugly.
Cover that.
Yeah. I can't say it on the radio.
Don't say it. Let them use you, Ricky.
No, like I told somebody, I said, every time you yawn and open your mouth like that, what a ghost does. I'm gonna leave it at that unless you use your imagination. I ain't gonna tell you what a ghost put in your mouth every time you yawn.
You stupid.
This girl won't even yawn around me. She won't yawn around me now. She put a whole shirt on my face.
I was talking about boo. Gotcha.
See, every time you yawn, a ghost put something in your mouth.
Oh well.
Gary, you ought to see her trying not to yawn. Well, she about to have a seizure. She's like, oh, she's like,
Oh man.
With them lips tight together.
That's why. Hey, Rick, that's why Casper's so happy all the time.
Yeah, y'all women, y'all keep yawning with your mouth open. You don't know what Casper's out here putting it right in your mouth.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was not funny about 5 minutes ago.
I bet y'all won't yawn. I bet y'all won't open your mouth up and yawn.
I was wondering why Casper and Friendly Ghost was so happy all the time.
Please don't revisit that one, please. Oh my God.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.